welcome to another Millymas video. I will be uploading most days in December, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Millie, and I love indie makeup, especially shifty, shiny, and sparkly eyeshadows. And today I'm going to be doing a custom elf themed palette, Elf as in the movie. It's one of my absolute favorite movies of all time, so I'm going to be taking inspirations on some of the clips from the movies, and I will do like a top down where I talk about each shade and why I chose it, and then I will be creating two looks, so I'm really excited. It was so much fun, and of course this look is not part of this video. It's just a look I did for Instagram Reels, so make sure you follow me on Instagram if you're interested on the details. So let's get into the detail on which shades I picked for my single eyeshadows to fit with the Elf movie theme, and then we'll go straight into the two looks. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, please keep watching. So let's go through each of the shades that I chose for my single eyeshadow collection, and I'll talk about why I chose them for this color story for the Elf themed palette, and I will put up photos here from the movie to kind of reference the color story. So first I'm going to start with these two shades actually, because they go really hand in hand, and these are Buddy's outfit. So we have the tights. They're a bit yellow, but they're almost like kind of a little bit mustard looking here and there, and then of course his elf outfit, which is a nice green. So I chose Radiation from Terra and Darina from Devinah Cosmetics, and I also chose Enchanted Forest from Makeup Geek for a deeper green to also just represent the Christmas and the outfit and other parts within the movie, Christmas tree, what have you. Next I chose this light blue. This is Code Blue from Makeup Geek, and I thought this was really nicely represent the background color and the sky, and also just North Pole. It's very snowy, a little bit white and light blue, but also a really nice shade to represent some of the other images of Elf on a light blue background with New York City in the background. And then I wanted something to really represent snow, but in a different way, and this is Puffles from Devinah. This is from the Sugar Coated collection, I think it's called, and this is a really beautiful, just iridescent blue to purple shift. This looks just like fresh snow that sparkles in the light. Next shade is Jack from Cozzette, and this was in a square pan and I repressed it, so that's why it's in a round pan now. But this one I chose to represent just overall some other aspects of the movie, but also this specific image of Elf in the classroom with the other elves, and some of the elves are wearing these kinds of blue tones, so I thought that would be a nice addition, also a great deepening up shade addition to the palette. Next, I of course had to add a red shade in. This is Infrared from Terra Cosmetics. This is technically a neon eyeshadow. I would say it looks a little bit more on the pink side once it's blended out, but this one is a great representation of just basically like Christmas, holidays. A lot of other elf outfits show up in this red color, paired with green usually or white. Next, we have a bright yellow shimmer. This is Cleopatra's crown, and this one I thought also kind of went with the tights and the yellow band that's on top of Buddy's hat, but just in general kind of lights and happiness. Then I thought it would be nice to also add a burgundy in, again from the part of the movie where Elf was in the classroom with the other elves. You see a lot of those kinds of blues and greens and almost like burgundies, as well as the mustards, so I thought this was a great addition. So this is the entire 9-pan custom eyeshadow palette for Elf, and I will do some swatches and then we'll get right into the two looks. So first I'm blending Code Blue from Makeup Geek into the crease. I'm kind of only keeping it about 2/3 away of my crease. And then I'm going in with Enchanted Forest, also by Makeup Geek, for the outer corner, packing it on and then blending out the edges. And then I'm going in with my Fair & Pixie Epoxy. And in the center of the lid, I'm putting down Radiation by Terra. And then on the inner portion, I'm putting down Cleopatra's Crown by Touch of Glam Beauty. And then I'm blending the edges of those just a little bit, and taking Enchanted Forest by Makeup Geek on the lower lash line to connect it with the outer corner, and I'm blending in Darina by Devinah into the lower lash line, and then for the inner corner highlight I'm going in with Puffles from Devinah. For the second look, I'm starting with Infrared from Terra. Placed that on and slowly started to blend it out. It did kind of stick down and didn't want to blend out too much. I think my base was still a little too tacky. And then on the outer corner, I'm going in with Hot Tamale from Makeup Geek. And then I'm cutting the crease with a white base. And then I'm making sure that the outer portion is blended in, so I'm going back in with the Makeup Geek red, putting on a little bit of the Fernie Pixie epoxy. And on top of that, I'm going in with Puffles from Devinah. And then the lower lash line, going in with Hot Tamale and only bringing it about halfway. And then going in with Code Blue on the other portion, and for the inner corner highlight, I'm using Darina from Devinah. And so those are the two looks that I created with my custom elf themed palette, and I'm really excited. I think this color story is definitely a little bit different. I was pretty surprised with the color story that I came up with based on the colors throughout the movie. Do I feel like this is the most cohesive palette ever? Not really, but I do feel like it's very festive. I do like the colors in it. I like that I have some deepening up shades. I have some more kind of medium shades and then some shimmers. Of course, my favorite is the sparkly shade in the center. And so let me know in the comments below how you like my color story. Would you change anything? Would you add anything? I would love to hear which shades you would have chosen for a elf themed palette. And that's everything for this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you're new to my channel, I would love it if you subscribed. I will be posting lots of makeup videos all of December, some live streams and some pre-filmed and edited videos as well. So nice little mixture, lots of indie makeup content as well. And that's everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.